Hopefully the internet is better today. Today's gonna be a bit shorter because I want to do this fight, get the Lucario egg, and I kind of want to watch the Spurs game later. Some friends, so we're on a timer. Also, still need to finish prepping this fight. Because I looked at it, but I didn't like fully prep. Also, I should go pick up some items that I missed. Let's bring like a actual team. Alright, first and foremost, should be an item here. I missed some items, Celestic Town. Something else here, right? Oh yeah. Um, there we go. Very good. Game's lagging a ton now because I changed system time. That's what happens on my computer. Oh yeah. This is like unplayable. Hopefully it'll figure itself out. Also, my sound is too high. feel free to let me know. Either mic or music or whatever it is. Or if it's too high or too low. I don't know what I said. So the next fight, I've been looking at it for like the past like 45 minutes. It's fucked up. KTZ almost wiped here. So we're gonna try to avoid that. Problem is the leads. I'm not quite certain what I want to do in general in the fight yet. So my PC is being overloaded right now. Why is it so laggy? I don't know. So I changed my time to pick up those items, and that caused my CPU to just like fry. Thankfully today, or as of now, I'm not having a lot of like internet lag. Or I guess you can tell me. Tell me if like it got a little bit better now. But it was just like my computer was like overloaded for some reason when I changed my time. But yeah. What tends to happen is, since my laptop is so cheap, yeah, playing on a laptop. Terrible one too. Oops. Sorry about that. Like with OBS running and terrible laptop, like this is just, unfortunately, the stream experience. I appreciate its work. I'm gonna need it today. Wait, so I'm kinda excited to show what I've been cooking. Soul Rock is tiny. Also, I mean, I messaged you, but congrats on the wake. Welcome to Byron Split. I was actually meaning to ask someone here if they happen to have a test file or like a save file that's past Cycling Road. If they could just PK Hex a Larvitar in and try to evolve it in Mount Coronet to see if like this evolution is actually bugged. Because I'm like low-key starting to think Draz was just like fucking with me. But it would be cool to like know for sure. Because she told me that the evolution was bugged. But I just took her word for it. But I'm not, I don't have another save file to test it. So, and I'm not going to test it on this one. But yeah. Let's start actually finishing up this fight. So, if anyone does have that, it'll be nice, but if not, it's all good. I don't need a Tyranitar now. Also, I don't know if you guys are here at the start of the stream, but I'm planning on just doing this fight, getting my Lucario egg, and then I have to dip. I'm gonna watch basketball later with my friends, so we're low-key on a timer, and I don't have it cooked yet. So this fight, KTZ almost wiped 2. I've been wondering about this lead a lot. An idea I had is actually my Sharpedo is so tanky that I could lead Shark and be dead to like 3 rolls of crit. And it's actually so fast that it's faster than Starmie. So I just dodge crit and I kill the Starmie. And this won't click like Acupressure or Supersonic. Not even overkill. That was one idea. But, oh yeah, that is you, Astral. This one, this plan has like, I mean, if I get crit, the actual only problem is if Lucario gets Thunder Para'd into full para. And also, kind of like, even if I don't get crit, if Lapras comes in, I don't know what to do after. Because Lapras can like AP, it can like Whirlpool, it can Thunder, and like the best play here is just to sack the Shark. The good thing is, if it survives turn 1, I'm gonna kill the Starmie, and Lucario's gonna chip the Seaking, and then Seakill in the Seaking next turn. That's one idea. Another idea I had was Nidoqueen, or Lead Shark, right? It's baiting the Megahorn and Thunder, and I go into Nidoking as Lucario chips something, and then Nidoking won't bait kill from Starmie, that's fine, but it baits kill from Seaking. This keeps it busy for at least 2 turns, and then I can't like comfortably go back to Sharpedo. Well, it's not comfortable at all, but like I could do it if I wanted to. A third one, which I'm like, I rewatched KTZ like talking about this fight. He mentioned that if you had something like faster than Seaking, whatever, that can actually do damage to it, you'd be willing to keep it up for at least a turn. My Ludi, I cannot pre-damage. Unless I want to specifically get Darkride and get pre-damaged on that fight. The Shark thing is actually best with... Nidoking's actually better. There was like something I saw with like Wormadam that does the same thing. So it baits Thunder, Megahorn. Or... I forgot what it was, what I wanted to... I think it was Shark into Wormadam as Lucario hit stuff. Right, and then I protect turn 2. I just let Lucario deal with the leads. The reason I looked at all of this, right, is because my Kingler would be the best lead. Kingler with Silver Powder does not kill the Starmie. It's range, which is annoying. But then I was looking at Fling, and I can fling a Fossil, and it kills. And it tanks Seaking. What's up, Izzy? Also, what's up, Pebbles? KTZ. You'll DM me? Yeah, I was looking at the Wormadam thing. If I actually didn't level it up for a previous tag battle, it was like perfect to bait kills from both. But okay. This Kingler lead is actually pretty good, because it means I don't need to bring Shark and just like sack it turn 2. Even though it's like not the end of the world, because I have a good team for this box, or for this fight. The thing is, with Kingler, Seaking is kind of likely to acupressure into the Starmie. It's like 2/3, it's like 68% for +2 into the Starmie, and then if not, it's like a 1 in 3 for +1 into Starmie. Because of harassment AI, it can click Supersonic, and then it gets a little annoying because I actually want Lucario to like do damage. And the idea of killing Starmie is so that no matter what Lucario clicks, it's always like chipping the Sea King, right? I don't remember the odds of it acupressuring itself, but it's way more likely to acupressure Starmie or Supersonic. I know that. Byron today? Absolutely not. I'm doing this fight, getting my Lucario, if we don't wipe, and I'm gonna have to sign off. And I have to plan the gym. As for the gym, I'm actually like most scared about Golem, and obviously Jirachi. I saw someone on Discord post their Byron team, which was Deathless. They led Chestnut, which was actually pretty interesting. Like Shuka Berry Chestnut just like beats the Metagross, I'm pretty sure. But like you most likely get rocks up. I don't know if like that's worth. And if I don't evolve, if I can't evolve Tyranitar. Thing with Tyranitar is I either need a scale Sand Tomb while it's Pupitar or scale Firefang. So that if it is in for the Jirachi, it doesn't switch AI. Right? Also, the problem with Byron is that my chicken is minus Spadef, which I'm not complaining about because it's Rash, right? And Rash actually makes it so I can kill these guys. But since I'm gonna have to be in Blaze for Metagross, it means that after I kill Steelix, like let's say I kill Metagross with chicken, boom on Walrein with Solrock, bait Steelix, I kill Steelix with chicken, and then Jirachi, because I'm Rash, sees Asian Power Kill. And if I wasn't minus Spadef, it would not see this. So it would be like random move, and if it APs, then it's like 20% to boost, and boost is just a loose con. The thing is, it's like, I'm most likely gonna have to risk AP boost anyway. So ideally I would not want to risk it twice. But I haven't figured out Byron, is basically my point. I also haven't figured out how I'm gonna beat this Golem yet. Because I have no way around the Sash. Anyway, let's not get distracted. Let's lock the fuck in. The reason Ludi lead is not a thing that I'm like super considering is because I need to skill Energy Ball, which isn't like the end of the world, but Ludi's just dead to Giga Impact crit. Also, it doesn't one-shot the Starmie. And I kind of want Ludi later in the fight. Probably for Swampert. It does damage into everything. It's a fucking Ludicolo. It one-shots the Lapras with Miracle Seed. Which is sick. Does like 60% to Kingdra. It outspeeds and kills Kingler. Like, Kingler can't even click Fury Cutter on it. Actually, it might. No. Or maybe it can, right? Super effective bonus. It goes -1 and then goes +0. Anyway. Energy Ball would kill the Relicanth, but I have Polygraph for that. What's up, Masterx? What's up, Sway? Appreciate the good lucks. So yeah. The idea being, I could also just like natty lead Nidoqueen to keep the Sea King busy for one turn. But again, it would mean taking damage on either Ludi or Kingler. I don't even think that's like all that bad. Kingler though, if I'm going Fling. I mean, Kingler can kill the Lapras with Superpower, but it's gonna die from recoil. Going Fling Kingler means I can't go Mystic Water to just like delete the Swampert. But Kingler does so much damage on this fight. This guy's a beast, man. And I don't really want to, like, when I'm in the fight, I'm gonna have to play to my outs, right, to win. Kingler is one of the the mons I don't want to lose is like these first three, or these first four, I guess. But obviously, like, when I'm in the fight, I'm gonna have to risk stuff. It's like almost inevitable. Kingler almost feels like the one I can't risk the most because it's like so good into Volkner. It's so good into all the ring fights, period. It's technically like an Elite Four mon. By technically, like, probably. If, like, we're even thinking that far. But it's like, for the health of the run, even though I have a goated box, I feel like Kingler is like a must-keep kind of thing. But I'm kind of into the idea of doing the flank Kingler, flanking like the Dome Fossil or something, because I think that's Kabutops, and I'm like never pulling Kabutops from the thing, from fossils. Unfortunately, yeah, it's also insane on Saturn too. Like, this guy just does too much damage. It's so good in these ring fights, and there's so many of them, so. Seems like a guy I wouldn't want to be risking. The actual, I mean, I'm gonna have to play into fiction, right? Regardless. Best case scenario is seeking just acupressures into the dead Starmie turn 1. And that would fail, right? I'm not tripping. Like, it wouldn't redirect to itself, right? If it acupressured its partner and his partner died, it'll fail. That's like just best case scenario, period. Actual best case scenario, though, is it clicking Aquatail into Lucario and not killing? And then Swampert coming out, I think. That might be the best. I don't know. It's weird. Actually, no. Actual best case scenario is either acupressure into its partner, which is Starmie, who dies, or it supersonic and misses both of us. Or supersonic misses me and then Lucario never misses through confusion. Like, all these scenarios are good. But thing with Kingler is that it baits Lapras and Lucario baits Swampert. Lucario unfortunately like doesn't see kill into anything, or Swampert doesn't see kill into Lucario, and Kingler is dead to crits. It's more likely to Earth Power the Lucario anyway, but turn 2, I'm not gonna have the thing if it's Swampert and I got confused, I don't know if I can justify staying in, but I might have to anyway. I can actually just go to Ludi in that turn, but if the Seeking acupressures the Swampert, it's like Giga Truck, depending on what it gets, but it's Super Truck. Because I do want to get the Seeking off the field, like, reasonably soon. Oh, also another lead is Leafeon. Problem is Leafeon's slower than everything, but it does tank shit pretty well from these guys. Leafeon's actually insane into this side, like, with Miracle Seed, it's like, kind of like killing everything and tanking everything. Kills the Lapras even with 0 attack. It tanks a Giga Impact. Loki tanks a Mega Horn. Like, it doesn't tank like multiple of these moves, but like it tanks them, you know. If it's at full HP, it tanks them. I might just bring it in the back anyway. Like, Leafeon's actually like not all that bad. I'm just wondering if the Shark play, I don't know if the Shark play is best. The Kingler one seems a bit better, because they both have both Kingler and Shark have the same likelihood of Lapras coming out turn 2. And the benefit of using Shark is that it's always going to be showing kill to Seeking when it's on the field. So Seeking's not doing some bullshit, right? The problem is Lapras comes in, it's like random move, and I'm most likely going to be forced to sack it. But that also means that Lucario is going to frag Seeking turn 2. Regardless. So it's not like the end of the world. The only punish is getting like high roll crit from Megahorn turn 1. I did the math, it was like around like a 2.1% for that to like actually happen. Taking into account like mischance and, you know, everything. It's like not the worst idea. The actual issues on this team is like Lapras and like Kingdra, all in all. Where did I get the Larvitar? I got the Larvitar. I did Cyrus before I did. Wait, that ass? Oh my god, bro. I need to lock in. I did Cyrus 1 before I finished the mansion because I had the cheater Raichu, which could surf beforehand, which means that I got an egg with a 1 in 5 chance at Larvitar. And yeah, I got the Larvitar. Guys, I'm scared. I'm not built for this. I also got word that I can evolve Larvitar. I'll consider my ethics right now. But might as well, right? I already cheated the Raichu, I guess. Well, it's not cheated, but it was not dev intent. So yeah, a lot going on. Holy. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for the raid, Fichal. You're the GOAT. How were the runs today? Or run. I don't know if you wiped or not. But I'll try to avoid some spoilers. So I know you're still going blind. Also, welcome in everyone. He wiped on Terra Luna? What happened? Did we get Smeargold? Crungio. I gotta add that emote. But yeah, welcome in guys. Thank you guys for the follows. We're preparing for the last tag fight in Iron Island. And yeah, I was planning on being short stream. We're just like finishing up the cooking for this fight. And then we're gonna run it. He tried an uproar strat without knowing how uproar worked. What did he think? Like, what was the strat? Did he think like uproar would like wake him up or something? Because uproar would like stop yourself from like falling asleep, right? It is the tag fight with the Lucario trainer. With Riley. Oh, you thought it woke him up? Yeah. But like I low-key didn't know that either. Yeah, it's the last one of Iron Island. I almost wiped to the last 2 tag fights on this Iron Island. The first one got sketchy. The second one I was actually like really close to wiping, and as in like the odds were closer to me wiping than me like getting out. I don't know if Beach House here, but spoilers alert. Just gonna give that warning now. But on this fight, basically I ended up in a situation where I was 1v1 with this Gliscor in Sandvale. I set up a double team, and I was forced to hit, or I lost. So yeah, he's going blind. That makes sense. I just wasn't sure. Just trying to give like a buffer before I show some spoilers. But yeah, this is the fight we're working on now. It's just a ring fight. It's a super scary one. Currently figuring out the leads because the Sea King can acupressure its partner and cause some issues. And a lot of these guys are in Swift Swim. And we can't pre-damage, you can't pre-sleep, you can't pre-status, all of that shenanigans on this part of the game. Thankfully I have a good box for it, but it's still like a scary fight. I'm just figuring out the lead currently, what I want to do. And I think I want to end up doing the Kingler lead, flinging the Dome Fossil. I'm not actually sure if there's any bug with Fling. I guess we'll figure it out. If there's a bug, we just lose our Kingler. It is what it is, I guess, but I don't think it should be bugged. Also, yeah, thank you guys so much for the follows. So I think I'm gonna send it with the Kingler, even though it means no Mystic Water later in the fight. Which should be okay. If it's Swampert, I think I'll stay in. And kill the Sea King. If I wasn't confused. Also, the Sea King can actually just rip a Mega Horn into Kingler because of high crit AI, which makes a Ludi switch. Like, let's say I got confused, right? I could either stay in and hit through confusion, or I could go Ludi. And that's where high crit AI is an issue. For 4 more hours now? Dude, I don't know. I mean, it depends on my friend. Oh, never mind. I just checked my phone. He said he was down. I was planning on finishing this fight before the Spurs game later in the night. Hold on. Let me just like figure out these plans real quick. But yeah. So Polygraph is always coming to this fight. It's good into like basically everything except for the. I mean, it can like do a bunch of damage to Lapras. We risk Thunder on it. It's good into like literally everything. I kind of was like wanting to save it for the Rally. It's my best just like switching for the Relicanth. But it's literally good into every single mon in this fight. Even like Empoleon doesn't do much. Kingdra is, I don't know. The thing is, like, we're kind of trying to stop Riley's team from just going down super quickly. Because I do not want to be in a 1v1, let alone a 2v1. It should just be, so Dome Fossil is 100 base power for Fling. So it's just a 100 base power Dark move. And the reason I'm doing that is because Silver Powder Exeter is a range. I would need 2 more attack IVs. Yeah. Honestly, I can't even talk about the NBA. I'm like, I don't know shit about basketball, but I've been watching the playoffs, and it's fun. So, and it's an easy excuse to just get, you know, hang out with friends, and just have like the game on. But yeah, what do I want to use Ludi for? Ludi's super good for just like getting the Kingler off the field. It's good into, I mean, literally everything. And it's basically my dry skin mon. It needs to switch in on the water type moves or ground type moves. Polygraph is coming. And Empoleon, I might go ahead and just scale double hit back. I would use it on Kingdra, Kingler. Oh well, we're just barely slower than Swampert. I mean, I'll only use it on those guys, right? And Lapras. But it's a thing I've been meaning to do anyway. I don't know how necessary a Roar Beam will be, especially in the next split. Having a lot of like hail fights with like Snowcloak, but I think I'll just scale double hit. No, I'm allowed 6, I just haven't decided what I want to bring. Actually, in this section, in Iron Island, if a Mon is above 200 pounds, then you're only allowed to bring 4 Mons instead of 6. And that's why I almost wiped on the last 2 tag battles. On this fight, I'm planning on bringing 6 Mons, because my water types are all super light, except for Walrein. So yeah, all these guys are under 200 pounds. Like surprisingly, Empoleon is under 200. I was checking this earlier. Shark is actually like heavy as hell. It's literally like almost 200 pounds. Like how, like it's a big shark, but it's is it really heavier than Empoleon? Riley's pretty good. Riley has like some good mons. Like the Lucario does a ton of damage. This Absol has Choice Scarf. Damn. Holy. Get Mantine and Ozempic. This is heavier than like a Camerupt, right? Or the same. Yeah, Mantine is so heavy. But Stinger, I guess it makes sense with Stingrays, but I don't know. Was there something like this in the other Kaizo games? I don't think so. You can't get a Gibble out of the Sire's Egg, but you can get a Bagon. So, yeah. I think, okay, let's write this down. So Kingler, Teach Fling, Dome Fossil, Poliwrath is gonna be, I'm pretty sure Chesto is just the best item. Mantine minus a Remoraid, instead of 485, it would be like 484, maybe. Nah, that'd be like 450. Chudneko is like the lightest mon I had in my box, it was 2 pounds. Found that funny. Like, bro was just like air. Titar, so I did get some confirmation that it's meant to be 100 level locked, but currently I'm allowed. I can go evolve it if I want to. We'll see. I won't evolve it today though, because I won't need it for this fight. And this is the only fight I'm doing today. Sorry to disappoint. The question is if I want to scale double hit now, which I think I should. And who else am I bringing? What item should Ludi be? Like, I think Aspire is kind of a throw. So I'll risk of 10%, you know? It'll be cool if it was cumulative weight and not just under 200 per mon. If it was cumulative weight, I might only be able to bring like 2 mons a fight. I'm kind of glad it's this way. But I think Miracle Seed is just like biggest value, or even Shell Bell. Not even gonna lie. Because if Ludi's gonna be in a lot, it's good. I might actually go Shell Bell. Oh yeah. Okay, if it was a higher weight than 200, yeah, sure. That would be cool. Is it worth going Miracle Seed for this range on Lapras? It could be. I think Shell Bell just gives me most survivability, but also just killing stuff in one shot also gives me survivability. We'll see. Problem is, I'm gonna have to, like, Person would be interesting. No, I mean if it's Swampert after I kill Starmie, it's 50-50 to Lapras and Swampert. Lapras means I always have to switch out Kingler. And this guy might just straight up acupressure the Lapras. So maybe this lead is kind of ass. Maybe I do the Shark lead. And I still have a Kingler in the back if needed. Or I just like kill the Sea King and dodge crit on Ludi. Right? That's also a possibility. But the Shark lead gives me the most guaranteed damage, unless it exactly gets high roll crit. And then Thunder goes into Lucario and it gets paired into full para. Which seems pretty fiction. That's like less than 1%. So maybe I send this. But again, the problem with this is I'm most likely just gonna have to sack Shark turn 2. Unless it's like exactly Mega Horn miss. Which means I would have to go into Wish Cache. Or I could go into Wish Cache. But also, it could also just be like Swampert. It's 50-50. And then it's Mega Horn Earth Power. Which also just means I have to go Wish Cache. Maybe I do send this. The question is like, what would be my 6th Mon anyway? You know, it could be Leafeon. Could be Roserade is actually like not all that good. As in, I mean, it's like decent into this side, but not really. I'd rather have Leafeon. I don't know if I'm getting Lapras soon. The thing with Lapras is it's a 5 catch rate and has Roar. I don't have like many good Mons for catching stuff. I could lead Wall Rain on it, and like if I saw Butterfree, I don't know. I have Wall Rain Encore, which doesn't seem too bad. What's Lapras' moveset? And it's also not that soon. It's in Snowpoint City. It's 1 in 4 to Roar. I don't know. We'll see. And maybe I run Shark and still have Fling Kingler in the back as backup. But I actually don't need Fling Kingler in that case. Yeah, I'm not catching that. There's a later section where I can catch it. It was like here. It's either like a guaranteed Ditto, or after I get Magikarp dupe, it's a Lapras from level 25 to 75. So less of a chance of having Roar. I don't know the data on Ditto, but if like Ditto is just like capped, then I might just send it here, because then I actually have a chance of catching it. And then in Snowpoint I could go for like a Slowking or a Slowpoke. So maybe I run the Shark play. Just send it. Like we have to accept some fiction, no matter what, on this fight. My Swift Swim guys are like insane. They have like pretty good synergy. They have the Water Ground, Water Fighting, like Water Steel. Like these guys are just insane typing. pure water, water grass. Like, these guys are great. There's no real other consideration other than just sending the shark turn 1. Nidoqueen is actually decent because it lives any one attack. That's not exactly like Whirlpool. So the teleport guys, especially the ghosts, I've been keeping Ariados around because I'm pretty sure, well, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Spiderweb prevents them from teleporting. So this is my ticket to catching like Ghastly and Rotom. The question is, do I want Leafeon or do I want... It could be Leafeon or Wishcash. They kind of fulfill the same role. Wishcash switches into exactly like Megahorn Thunder. Or Wishcash is like nothing super effective against Wishcash. I think I bring Cash regardless. What item do I want in Wishcash? Good question. Also, like most of these mons are just gonna overlevel. Most likely on this fight. That's okay. Yeah, Spiderweb is priority, which is good. And those ghost types should be like low level. So, oh, did the playlist end? The hell? Okay. Yeah. What was I saying? It's priority, and those ghost types are gonna be lower level than me, and never faster. Even though my my Ariados is like minimum speed. It's like minus speed, 5 speed. I think when I looked at it, maybe like a Jolly Rotom at level 30 might speed time me. That was like the closest that I got. So yeah, I think it's just this team. I actually think the Shark lead is best because they don't run the risk of Supersonic or Acupressure for at least 2 turns. I'm really risking Fiction. It's literally high roll crit. And then if Lapras comes in, I'm probably going to sack Shark. How much does Lapras do to Lucario? It's not risky AI, right? No. So yeah, Shark would be Tanga Berry. Which means AI doesn't see the berry, so it still thinks it kills. Only 3 rolls of crit kill. So it'll still go for it because it sees kill. I did not keep Nightshade on Spider, and I actually was doing the calc. Nightshade on Spider for those ghost types is actually like insane, because even like a 0 HP IV on like a level 14 Ghastly would like tank a Nightshade. I forgot at what level though, but I could always scale it back if I wanted to. But yeah, how much is this doing? This would put me around like, it needs to do over 51. So yeah, I would see kill with everything but Avalanche, unless it exactly crit. Question is, if it crits, Lucario still gets a hit off and sees kill next turn. Then what? Then I'm going Kingler, and I'm flinging the Starmie, right? Like, at least I have backup. Or I just like say that I'm never gonna die to this Megahorn crit, and I run Mystic Water and Kingler, which is just like overall better throughout the fight. I don't know. What should Cash's item be? Because what is Cash faster than? Like nothing? Only Lapras? I just run Quick Claw. Is Wishcash even good here? Because if I'm going into a ground type, might as well be Nido Queen because it's baiting kill after, right? Thoughts? Nido Queen is one of my best mons. Ow! Just elbowed my table. Nido Queen can't switch into a Whirlpool or any of the trapping moves, but it'll show kill to things. There's also the Nido Queen lead angle, which I saw earlier. Nido Queen would be baiting Muddy Water from this guy, which is like not what I want. Because Riley's mons are super weak to these like spread water type moves. I also need to think, when Seeking dies, what the hell is coming in on that side? Funnily enough, I think Kingler is the best switch in. I think I'm pretty good, yeah, but I'm also very lucky. If you don't know the lore, this run is fucking insane. Positive RNG in like most encounters, positive RNG in fights. My Cyrus fight had no gravity, and the odds of like either losing 5 mons or even just straight up wiping was actually like stupidly high. And then I crit turn 1, and then I got switch AI later in the fight into the Weavile, which I crit through fog. So yeah, I do white bait every fight. That is true. I don't upload anywhere. I've been slowly uploading my VODs to YouTube because I don't know when Twitch will delete them or not, but all my VODs are still on Twitch. They should be. I haven't linked my YouTube. But if you want to find it, it's just Luke Mission. I don't have much of a brand. I literally like started my stream up for the first time like a month ago just to play this game. And it's the run you're seeing now. So yeah. And I guess since there's a bunch of you guys here who might have not know the lore of this box, I'll just show you some IV spreads. You know? Skuntank, it's Adamant, 29 attack, really good HP stat. And then we go to the Rat, which is Adamant, 27 attack, 31 speed, has Facade. You know. The Pidgeot, this guy's the goat of the run. It's Naughty, 26 attack, 31 speed. This guy's great. Skingler doesn't actually have like the best stats, but it's Swift Swim, which automatically makes it one of the best mons in the game. Who else is really good? I mean, this is my starter. I didn't actually reset for... I reset for Swift Swim and Polion, and like not exactly ass. Right? But it's still really good in Polion. This Ludi is fucking ridiculous. It's Rash, 30 speed, it's Swift Swim, 21 special. Like, this guy's really good. The Nido Queen's naive with like average stats. This guy is actually the GOAT. It's brave with unbelievable IVs. This is also a 4% Amity Square. So yeah, oh, and the chicken. How could I forget about the chicken? So the only reason the run's alive through Byron Split is the 1% chicken from the Salacian Town egg. It's Rash, 31 attack, 22 special attack, 26 speed. So yeah. There's some other good mons in here. Actually, those are most of my good mons. And the Larvitar. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run this Shark line. And I have Kingler as backup. Or do I just lead Kingler, man? I should actually like look at the AI real quick. Let's not be lazy. I like bringing the Wish Cache because it's also like the most stackable mon. Aside from The thing is, if I bring Shark, I'm always committing to sacking it, right? And Shark is actually really fast. It's just straight up faster than Byron's Jirachi, which is a good trait to have. But we'll figure it out. What are the I flags? It's just harassment. I mean, Supersonic is just like a 50-50 to be clicked, to be +2. If I don't show kill. I think I'm gonna just run this though. I could also keep Shark as a sack later in the fight. Shark is actually almost faster than some of these Swiftfoot mons, even though it's not Swiftfoot. Show the chicken? I showed the chicken. The chicken's insane. Now this is like a god run. Most of these encounters weren't even like all that rare, except for Donphan Blaziken. Larvitar, you probably won't ever see a Mansion Egg ever again. Run's pretty unique in that sense. Pidgeot's slower than everything, right? Who else is coming? So we're gonna have to scale double hit, which is a thing that I've been meaning to do for a while. So Ludi, Kingler. Someone said I wiped. Yeah, they're joking. Is the consensus that you should surf before fog split? So yes, the consensus is if you don't get Clefable from the game corner for fog specifically, because Clefable gets gravity and Lucky Chant, you are fucking throwing. Because I had a God box essentially for fog split, and my opinion through the fog part was that with the God box, you can do most of the fog fights pretty comfortably without gravity. And then you get to Jupiter 2 and Cyrus 1, and you're like, why didn't I pull Clef? You know? And that's without the fact that if you don't do Mansion first, you won't have Surf. And Surf gives you access to like Mystic Water, Sharp Beak, Soft Sand, Magnet, all those items, which are so useful for the fog route. So not doing the Mansion first is almost like, it's just like the not a good play. Clefable lock you out of the egg, or does it just add a dupe to the egg pool? So the way you get the egg is if you beat Cyrus 1 before you beat the Mansion, all the Mansion fights. The reason I was able to do it is because I pulled Raichu from the game corner, because I kind of needed it during Wake Split. And yeah. And currently in the game, they're going to patch this out. Raichu is able to be scaled for Surf, which technically allows me to just skip the Mansion if I wanted to, but I still did it. So yeah. That's why I didn't take Clefable. I took Raichu from the game corner. How many skills do I have left, by the way? 4. And obviously, since I beat Cyrus 1 before beating the Mansion, I could have just skipped the Mansion if I wanted to. Because I already had Surf, right? Also, this Carvana was level 65 or 64. The level cap is 65. It could have been level 65 when I caught it, and I wouldn't even be able to evolve it here. I kept it unevolved because at 66 it gets Vice Grip as a Carvana, but whatever. We'll figure it out. I think it's okay without. So yeah, when I say this is the most unique run you'll ever see, I mean, at least till this point in the game, I don't know how late game will change, but the 1% chicken with no gravity and fog, cracked box. I got the mansion egg, which I think in the future, barring some like crazy meta shift, it's like super unlikely you'll see it, you know? You'll see because the optimal play is just get Clefable. And the surf skip won't be available. So I'm sure people will try to do it if they already have Clefable and they have a God box. They'll try to go through fog. But like I said, the items. Oh, also, getting surf allows you to get Scizor if you have Magby duped and the whole Honey Tree table duped. It also lets you get another encounter, which was Lantern for me. I'll show Larvitar's stats. Larvitar's Impish, just plus defense, minus special attack, and it's pretty good IVs. And this Tyranitar has a 50-50 ability between Solid Rock and Battle Armor, and minus Solid Rock. And in general, Battle Armor is better, but like Solid Rock Tyranitar genuinely does not die to anything, so I'm okay with it. This thing's sweep solution on the E4, because they also give you the Rock Polish TM in this game for some reason, so the sweep is not riskless though, but it's a thing. What's your moveset? Kinda hoping Megahorn Miss will go so crazy. Or just not Lapras coming in second. Do I want to skill Energy Ball on Ludi? It's only better into... No. It's better into Seeking and Relicanth. So no. Do I want Miracle Seed though? So this isn't world record, but it's the current furthest run alive. KTZ has the world record in Candace Split. He lost to a future tag battle that's also in the rain. You should go check him out though, because he's the GOAT. And he's low-key like catching up to me on a new run. So. So what's the item on you? Is it Quick Claw? Is it Bright Powder? It is a 6 water type team. But it's 5 Swift Swimmers, you know? And they have good synergy. I'm only missing the water flying for like the ultimate rain team. Nothing else really like does much better. The only consideration is Nido Queen instead of Wish Cash. That's the actual only change I would make at this moment. I'm more willing to sack Wish Cash though. This team doesn't have like much sackable things except for these two. The question now is if I just say that high roll Megahorn crit is fiction, it's like 2% to die turn 1. Then I don't really have counter play. I guess I have Excessor. And Ludi. Do I go Mystic Water? Do I go... No, I actually only have like 5 more fights after this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Byron. So 5 fights until Byron. What's the range? Which range? On Shark to die, it's 3 rolls. Yeah, it's Nuzlocked. It's the current for this run, but it's not world record. At least it's the current furthest run that I know of. But I'm pretty sure I would have heard if someone had a farther run. So yeah, this range is like that. If I go Fling, Dome Fossil, it's good backup. But I think if I should just go Mystic Water. I think it's just a better play. Also, what am I going to be using Kingler on if it's not the lead? Is the question. I mean, Kingler can just come in and like kill shit. I guess it means I don't need to use Ludi for the Swampert. Is Kingler even like that good if it's not leading? I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So if like the less than 1% happens where I get Mega Horn crit and then Lucario gets para into full para. Then I'm just going Kingler and killing the Starmie. Or that's the only reason I'll run Dumb Fossil, and I think I'm just gonna accept that as a risk. What does Empoleon want? Who's Empoleon gonna be sitting on? It's like Kingdra matchups. Empoleon's like a pivot. I don't really want to be pivoting much, so do I even want Empoleon here? Oh, Empoleon's insane into Relicanth. I might just go... I might go Chesto. The current level cap is 65. Some of these mons will definitely overlevel. Absolutely. That's okay. I have a lot of other mons in the box. I could XP share Barboach. Go Quick Claw. Shellbell. Bright Powder. I think XP sharing is kind of a throw. So I do want as many outs as possible on certain things, because like on these fights, like if things start snowballing, like if 1 or 2 bad turns happen, like things can snowball very fucking quickly. Quick Claw at least allows me to get damage. Also, ideally, my PC doesn't like crash. And by PC I mean my laptop. It's really laggy right now. As soon as I start moving, I low-key think it's like the city. The city I lag so much in. I'll let it. Oh my god, it is so bad right now. Getting like 0 frames. Hopefully it gets better when I get to Iron Island. If not, I'll sit and let it recover. This isn't speed up, by the way. I'm just getting like massive lag spikes right now. How bad is my toaster? If you're from the States, then it's the cheapest laptop you can get from Walmart, if you know Walmart. Also have Cox Internet, which is like the worst internet provider of all time. Thankfully, today I'm not having internet issues, which I have been the other days. Right now, my like Like my CPU is like cooked. Hold on. Let me pause the music because it's like super laggy and hurting my ears. I can't even pause. That's how laggy it is right now. Okay. How am I streaming? Dude, so it's the reason I didn't stream for the longest time is because I knew my hardware was awful, right? And I just decided to run it, and it actually worked pretty well. Like, I mean, as you can tell, I'm on like the lowest, quality settings and whatnot. Quality isn't all that high. And my internet worked fine, my computer worked fine. No lag, no nothing. And then for some reason, when I went to do the Cyrus stream, my internet decided to die. Just period. But my PC was fine. It was just my internet was awful. And then I went on break. I came back like 2 days ago. And now my PC is just like been cooked. Or it's just like, I don't know if some settings changed, like behind my back, without me knowing. But yeah. Like my on OBS is just normally I'm like around like 10% CPU being used, and the lag you were just seeing was because it was hovering at 30. But I don't know, it's not like consistent. Like something is running in the background that I'm not aware of. It could also just be Google Chrome. I'm also like not very good with PCs, as in understanding how to stop these things from ruining my performance. Yesterday, if you go watch the VOD for the tag battles, they were literally PowerPoint presentations with the lag. Yeah, Chrome is not the best, but then what is the best? Is Firefox just the same as Chrome? Because then I tried Firefox and nothing changed. But I do plan on buying PC at some point, but I'm broke because I'm a college student. It'll be funny if I wiped here. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. This fight is actually pretty scary. Okay. Where does this fight trigger? Can I oh, there. So this is a naive 29 speed shark, which means it barely outspeeds the Starmie. Tangaberry, so that we're only dead to 3 crit rolls of Mega Horn. Shark does 84% to Seeking. Is it better to just hit the Seeking? Oh, but then I guaranteed die. But that's fine. Because if I hit the Seeking, Lucario will either kill the Seeking or it'll attack Starmie and then Shark dies. And then I always generate good tempo. Because then I choose my switch in. Let me think about this. Because Shark does 85% with dive to Seeking, if you can believe it or not. Because of Tinted Lens. What a great ability. Which means I can always go into something else and kill it next turn. And let's say Seeking dies turn 1. I'm gonna die. No, I think that's bad. I think it's better to just kill the Starmie. I can't believe this Wish Cache is still alive. Good luck. Alright, so we need to dodge high roll Mega Horn crit here. And even if we do get high roll crit, Lucario just needs to not get paired into full parrot. We are going to click Crunch on the Starmie, because we are faster but we're slower than Seeking. Seeking won't click Supersonic, won't click Acupressure. None of that. Business for now. Just need to dodge this crits. Okay, okay. Remember what I said about me being the luckiest man alive? Well, yeah. There we go. That was it. It's holding a wide lens, so it's 93% to hit. Okay, well, that's a pretty good start. Sorry, KTZ. Alright, Lapras. What this means is that Lucario sees kill into Seeking, guaranteed. And now we actually don't need to sack Shark, because Shark always baits Thunder, always baits Mega Horn. We can just go Wish Cache. You're so lucky OBS is on. No crit. Yo, Ned, chill. Keeping this Lapras up, he does look pissed. Keeping this Lapras up is actually like not the worst idea. It's not risky AI, so I can't do some bullshit, aka click AP and boost. So this Kingler is gonna either Vice Grip me, it's gonna grip me, or it's gonna Vice Grip Lucario. It doesn't see kills into anyone. As for Lapras, Lapras is either whirlpooling Lucario or it's whirlpooling me. It seems like the best switch is Ludicolo, because it will get trapped, and Ludi tanks the ship pretty well. Holy lag, can we look in? Lucario sees kill into Kingler, so it's always attacking it. Ideally it doesn't, like Vice Grip doesn't crit here. Very good. I think there's a range to kill. They crit. Easy money. That was a 18% chance to kill, by the way, if it didn't crit. Not that I needed it, but... Okay. Holy crap, my computer's dying. This could get a little scary. We kind of need to kill this Lapras so like we don't lose our Ludicolo, unfortunately. At 46 HP, Lapras sees kill with Whirlpool and Thunder into Lucario. Kingdra's unfortunately faster than us, which means it's either clicking Muddy Water. It's only clicking Muddy Water, which kind of forces us to Magical Leaf the Lapras. Who is Riley sending in after? It's either Machoke or like just Blastoise or some shit. So that's pretty bad. What's the chance of Muddy Water drop? 30? Yeah, that's not good. So if I get a Grass Knot off on this Lapras... What is Lapras kicking again? Thunder? Or Whirlpool? This is where I kind of wish I went Miracle Seed. For this to be a better range. It's not a good range to do a KO, regardless. We don't do a KO with Magical Leaf is the issue, and we're trapped, right? Kingdra has Bounce, and it won't see kill into anything that it's switching in, or like Riley's switching in. But I think just getting Magical Leaf Chip on the Lapras means that whatever it does switch in, as long as it's not Blastoise specifically, we'll have a good chance of killing the Lapras next turn. It just means we're gonna have to dodge Bounce Crit on Ludi. And we might need to dodge like 50-50 Thunder into Thunder Para on this turn. Alternatively, I go Grass Knot and ensure the Lapras dies next turn. But if we get accuracy drop that's like and then miss, we're losing our Ludicolo. Didn't get act dropped. Not ideal. That's a high ass roll. That's good. Yeah, send in the Machoke. Sick. This Machoke has Quick Claw. So we're only that's a bounce crit from Kingdra. I think at this point we have to risk Muddy Water drop into missing the Lapras. Or else we lose Ludi, which would be terrible. But like I said, you can't not bring your good guys into these fights because then you'll just lose. Also, they crit me, it'll be like an eye for an eye kind of thing, you know. Machoke, what is Machoke doing? It definitely sees kill into Lapras. Problem is it's fucking slower. Lapras either whirlpooling the Machoke or it's avalanching me. Double target just means Ludi's dead. How much does avalanche do? 78? If it's Muddy Water into avalanche, we actually live. Unless it's avalanche crit. That would be best case scenario. Muddy Water's accuracy drop. I think now we have to go for the grass now or else we're like losing the Ludi. If we miss, like at worst we lose Ludi, but we don't lose the... Like we're in a good position, like we're not likely to lose the fight from here. But it's like... It's about saving Ludi here, what's the best play? I think it's just grass knot. Because if it's Muddy Water, we're always living this turn unless it's avalanche crit. If it's bounce, we're dodging crit, and then pair into full pair, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Lock in, Ludi. Oh, that's into Machoke. That's not likely at all. That was not a likely outcome. Okay. Muddy Water was highest damage on Machoke, but bounce, because in Tag AI, super effective moves can get a random +1. So bounce is not highest damage, so it goes -1, and then it got, like, I think it's a 50% to get a +1 if it's super effective. So it got that boost, and then it chose bounce over Muddy Water. So that was not likely at all. And that's why bounce into Ludi was the most likely scenario. Because it's highest damage on Ludi, and it can get the random +1 for being super effective. So yeah, that was overall extremely lucky. Alright, so what's going on here? So Machoke is always dead to Muddy Water. It's actually never dead to bounce. It's always dead to Waterfall as well from Relicanth. So we're just seeing this Relicanth has Head Smash, Yawn, Waterfall, Earth Power. It can't click Head Smash because Head Smash AI does not see kill. It doesn't even see kill with Head Smash, it's Machoke, regardless. But anyway, it sees kill with Waterfall. Kingdra's clicking Muddy Water. I think switching here is a throw. We could kill the Kingdra. What's left on this side? It's Kingler, Alright, so on Kingdra's side, it's Kingler and Polion. On Relicanth, it's just Relicanth, Swampert. We can 2-tap the Relicanth. We can Magical Leaf it here and do like 55% as it waterfalls us. And then it's gonna waterfall us into a range where Kingdra will see kill with bounce. Not all the time. But most of the time. Unless it exactly low rolls, actually. Oh, actually, no. It's never putting us into range of bounce. So maybe we just kill the Kingdra here. Because Poliwrath can sit on whoever comes out in the back. Yeah. Ludi does 50% with Grass Knot to this Kingdra. Yeah, I guess Muddy Water Drop is a thing, right? Again. Magical Leaf doesn't kill. But at some point I'm gonna have to go for it regardless. After this turn I can't stay in with Ludi, no matter what comes out. It's probably Kingler coming out. Actually it's 50-50. Kingler and Polion. Regardless, I can't stay in. I could technically stay in and just risk head smash into Ludi. Which is fine actually, because Relicanth is super likely to click Yawn because of Harassment AI. I think we just Grass now and try to get the Kingdra off the field. This was the biggest threat into my team. There's no real switch. There's actually a Poliwrath switch now. But again, I'm still playing into Muddy Water Drops, so I might as well do it next turn. If I Magical Leaf the Kingdra, then regardless, next turn I can go into Poliwrath and play it from there. Because Poliwrath walls this Relicanth, and it's faster than Kingdra. But no matter who Cheryl sends in, Kingdra's just ripping another Muddy Water again. So we'll be in the same situation where we're dodging drops. Also next turn it won't see kill and it could actually bounce into Poliwrath. So I think it's better to just... I could also go in Polion. There's option. Let me just not throw this. Let me actually think about this. So Empoleon actually walls the shit out of this Kingdra, but Relicanth, it also walls the Relicanth. So Empoleon is a consideration here. F? Oh, okay. Move back. Maybe I was locked in. I think just ripping the Grass Knot is kind of like the highest EV play. It needs to 30% drop me into what, miss? Which is what, like a 2 and 3 to happen. So 1 in 3 times 2 and 3. Is that 2 and 9? I think I just ripped the Grass Knot. Oh, and Quick Claw. I forgot about Quick Claw out. Does it even kill? Yeah, it does. Good shit, Machoke. I memed on this on Riley having a fucking Machoke, but Machoke has came in clutch so many times with these Quick Claws. Problem with Grass Knot is that Magical Leaf is actually more damage into Relicanth. But I got rid of Rindo, so that actually doesn't matter at all. I think we just stay take with Ludi out, right? Maybe not. Yeah. I'm out here thinking of the best play just for a quick claw for my partner to bail me out anyway. Alright, so Empoleon. Brick Break, Drill Peck, Avalanche, Aqua Cutter. It does like a ridiculous amount of Ludi, so I don't think I can stay in. Heracross sees kill into Relicanth, most likely it's slower. On my slot, it's either Head Smash or Waterfall or Drill Peck, which seems like a good time to go Empoleon. Heracross is Cobra Berry. Oh, so does it see kill into Heracross? It does see kill into Heracross because AI does not see the berry. So we can actually stay in and kill the Rally. Which means Riley always sends out Absol with a Brick Break, and it's gonna be Swampert and Empoleon in the field. Which means we're going... I mean, we can pivot, like, probably Poliwrath, or not we have to just go, we have to just dodge Freeze, I think. We just go into Kingler after. I think I just stay in. Empoleon, or Ludi's almost certainly overleveling here. It is what it is. Ludi's faster than both in the field. Again, Heracross has Cobra Berry, which means it lives a hit. But AI doesn't know it has Cobra Berry, so it's gonna click Drill Peck. It's just like the lead with Sharpedo and the Seeking. So Empoleon sees kill into Heracross, it's gonna Drill Peck Heracross. Yeah, this might just be a double kill. Well, actually Heracross doesn't see kill, anyway. But it's always Brick Breaking. Of course, Rain Man. How could I forget? I'd be lurking in your streams, man. I'm trying to sleep. Or it's late at night. No, I won't forget. You're the one here at the start. You saw the Rourke. Or the scuffed ass Rourke. Look at Ludi go, man. Ludi is just claiming everything. If Ludi's gonna overlevel, fuck it, I'll stay in. I don't care. Yeah, it's gonna overlevel anyway. Just let Ludi claim like 8, I guess. Heracross is at 86 HP, which means both Mons see kill. Empoleon and Swampert are speed tied. So... okay, Swampert's always clicking Waterfall. Empoleon's clicking Drill Peck or Aqua Cutter. So I think I kill the Empoleon. Yo, this fight's so easy when you get like everything go your way, right? There was actually a world where I might have brought Ludi to Byron, but it's okay. Unironically, Ludi could have led and sweet date. With the wait. Wait, did I kill Kingler? I killed Kingler, right? I honestly forgot. When did I kill Kingler? Oh, it was like the second mon out, right? Oh. Machoke did. Oh, I thought Machoke killed Kingdra. Oh, right. If Vice... The Kingler came out second if Vice gripped the Lucario as Lapras clicked Whirlpool into Ludi. Right. So we're both faster than this guy. Absol's gonna click Night Slash, which does 33%. That's a Rindo Berry, but Grass Knot does 69%, so GG. Spreading the XP safely? No, because Ludi is literally like 1 XP away from overleveling anyway, so it doesn't matter, it's just gonna overlevel. That death box is missing Lantern, otherwise it's fully up to date. Alright, GG. We kept Sharpedo alive, we kept the Tanga Berry, Ludi didn't die. It was a 3-mon fight. Like, what the fuck? And now we get a Lucario. So I'm gonna hatch that. We're gonna look at some encounters. And then I'm probably gonna sign off. Let's see. I need to open up Spotify again because I closed it when my PC was lagging. Okay, it's like lagging so much. Yeah, and I mean, if you guys can hear, I should save before my PC crashes. Because you guys, I wonder, it's probably hearable on the stream, right? It's Spotify that's like killing my PC, man. Bro, thank you so much for the sub, Rayman. You're the goat. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, Lucario's 50-50 between Iron Fist and adaptability. I'm not gonna complain. Yo, Rain, man, thank you for the bits, man. Wait, I got a second XP share? Is that a thing? But yeah, thank you so much for the bits. You know you don't need to do that. Wait, how do we get out of here? What's in this room? Is this Regirock's room? Anyone know? I'm actually like so clueless on Platinum. I haven't played this game in a decade. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh shit. Oops. Registeel room? That would make sense. thank you for the gifted sub, bro. You're going crazy. I really appreciate it. Did anyone use Doduo? Yeah. KTC had a Dodrio with quick feet, and that guy was insane. And since it had double hit, I'm pretty sure you caught it as a Doduo, which is the only way to have double hit. Because if you catch it as Dodrio, it doesn't come with double hit, which is its best move. Bro, thank you for the other gifted sub. W Rainman. Indeed. It's a reason we call him the GOAT around here. So I technically have, or not technically, I just have my Wayward Cave encounters still available. The thing is my Rock Smash routing this run is like non-existent, and I still want him a champ. I'm missing 4 holy lag. The Wayward Cave in the late game allows me to get an additional Rock Smash, but so I've just been delaying it. Even if I got a Gibble, how the hell am I catching that thing? Let's be for real. Yeah, thank you so much again, Rayman. Yeah, I'm not running into the sign, don't worry. How close is it to world record? So there's 5 fights left in this split. And then like 6, maybe 7 tag fights before I hit the fight that KTC wiped on. So I'm within like 15 fights for sure, if I remember correctly. Unless he throws, that is true. I mean, I almost threw yesterday on that glyph score. I did throw. Like, objectively, I made a terrible play. I'm never gonna play tired again. I got lucky to get bailed out. Did you see Ludi on his I'm sure KTC saw. I'm gonna bring the goats because last time this worked and I got a really good Larvitar. I'm aware, yeah. Told you. He's always aware. Fuck it, we'll bring the Larvitar too. Okay. Let me try to bring up Spotify again so I can actually like speed up. Sorry for the frame rate drop. And to mute the sound real quick. My computer is dying, so I really want to... Dude, hatching this Larvitar is going to be the laggiest thing in the world. Okay. The music is working, thankfully. Oh my god, dude, I'm running at 4 frames per second. What is this? It is going to take us 5 minutes just to get back to Riley. Oh my god. Hope you guys enjoying the slow motion stream. It's actually unreal. I'm closing Google Chrome. I don't need to calc anything. Hopefully that helps. Oh my god, I forgot. No, I have to go back to. I'm flying to the center. I don't give a fuck. I'm not running there. Larvitar is from Mansion Egg, yeah. I hope. That, that's actually a great question. I wonder if that, like, you probably can, but I wonder if you'll get soft locked coming out of it. They'll be like, oh, you can't go on the boat, you know? I think someone asked this when KTZ was doing this, right? Am I tripping? But that's actually like a great question. If I can bring Larvitar in there, under the weight limit, and then evolve it there. Oh, but Larvitar is a bad example because it needs to be evolved specifically in Mount Coronet. But I don't know. Let's say you had Nomu who you didn't evolve yet or some shit till now. Like, I wonder if that's like an actual thing you can do. Also, I need to make sure I'm repelling because now I can actually get encounters here. And we'll look at the encounter routing after. I actually think I want to delay this until after Byron. Unless I really feel I need the encounter. Because after Byron, we get access to Lost Tower. I can pick up a Golbat, which means I have like an insanely good chance of getting Larvitar in here. Yeah, with the cycling road, I'm pretty sure you get stuck there. But in the mansion, you can do it, but only for the last fight specifically, like for the Dragonite. So if you bring an egg and hatch it for the Dragonite, and then beat the Dragonite, it's okay. But if you do the hatching thing and fight any other fight, then you can still do it. But when you try to leave, you're gonna get hit by like a level 100 optional. Oh yeah, that's true. That is a good point. I haven't gotten T-Tar. One, I don't know if I want Sandtube on it or not. I'm not gonna evolve it today. If I'm gonna evolve it, I need to evolve it before they set out the next patch. I was just thinking about the ethics, like, I don't know, it's already unethical that I even have this, so I might as well just continue the unethical part of this run. You know? And just get the T-Tar. I don't know if I want Sandtube on it or not. Sandtube is a good move. It's good in Jirachi. It's actually good in the Elite Four. You didn't try vote? Yeah. Where do I hatch this? I just realized I was muted. How long was I muted for? I was saying, I don't know when the fuck I muted, but did you guys hear me explaining the T-Tar thing or not? Not long? Like a minute? You didn't hear? Okay, so the T-Tar thing, I can evolve it now. But I was thinking of the ethics of the run. Since I already cheated, quote unquote cheated, with this Raichu. Oh, okay. So the last thing I heard was where did I hatch it? Where do I hatch this? Okay. So it was muted for like 5 seconds. I don't even know how I muted myself. I'm glad I caught on. Just randomly saw red on my mic and my peripherals. How unethical is it? It's pretty unethical. I mean, the fact that I have this is super unethical. But fuck it. We'll do it for the data. AKA win the game with Tyranitar. Could do trainer how or oh wait, I was gonna check. So you guys heard me explaining at the thing if like I want Sand Tomb or not. If I were gonna use Tyranitar for the Jirachi, I either need to scale Fire Fang or Sand Tomb, and I think Sand Tomb is better in the long term. The Raichu thing is unethical because you was not the dev's intent for you to be able to scale Surf on this and be able to just. In theory, I could have just never done the mansion, just skipped the mansion. I had Surf early before the Fog Gauntlet, so let me get additional encounters and all the items without having to beat mansion. Right? And because I did all of that, it was just, at that point, it was just more optimal to just do the Fog route first and pick up the Larvitar egg. And like, I explained it earlier in the stream, but it's, in the future, it's like never the right play to do that. Regardless of the box, you're always taking Gravity from Clefable, and you almost always are going to want the items from Surf. So yeah. So okay. I guess I'll take a look at Tyranitar's moveset. The problem is I haven't fully thought out of what I want the moveset to be. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Cutmon, which I currently don't have. Do you learn Cut? I'm never clicking Crush Claw. Okay, I need Google Chrome open, unfortunately. Nah, fuck it. We don't need Cut. We'll just hatch it like the trainer school. It's fine. I don't have a Flame Body Mon, unfortunately. I didn't check Lucario. I never check my eggs. Unless it's like potential dupe, but thankfully I haven't had any. In any of the eggs you've gotten so far, none of them, like, I've had a dupe in it, so I haven't needed to check. I didn't hatch anything in the trainer school, right? I mean, should only just be checking the Eggmons, but fuck it. Cycle Shop. Veilstone. Galactic HQ. And Tyranitar was in Jubilife TV? Yeah. Okay. Alright, this might take like a century with the way my PC is acting right now. And this small ass school. Let me save. Trainer school, so it's a unique location. So yeah. Yeah, then after this we can take a quick look at encounters, and then I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to. You don't need to donate subs, but thank you for the offer. Actually, something I wanted to do is this. What's up, Ned? I'm assuming you weren't watching the tag fight. We're gonna be here till tomorrow. Dude, the Tyranitar one took so long. But where else am I supposed to hatch it? Is there a city? I wish there was a city with no encounter. How many steps is Lucario? I hope it's like 800. Dude, the Tyranitar was like 8,000. That shit literally took like 15 minutes. I mean, I can put it on 10x speed up. Let's see what it looks like. Or 9x. It's not that laggy. Okay. I don't actually like playing on max speed up because I make mistakes. Lucario's 10k. It's so over. I'm gonna get like arthritis. My fingers. I just made that up. W source. I mean, I totally believe it. The Tyranitar was fucking 10k. Felt like it at least. I don't have a flame body mon, unfortunately. 6,400? We're almost there. But yeah. I can't believe I just 3-moned that tag battle, by the way. I was worried when I took like the 2-week break that my luck was gonna wear off when I came back. And it almost did last night in the other tag battles. But I'm glad it's back. When I fight Cynthia, my PC crashes. I'll cry. And then boot up stream again. Fight her again. I already had one crash this run because of Aqua Cutter. This run started on like the 3rd patch of the game or something. I'm pretty sure Manat clipped one of my Aqua Cutter bug, and then they released the latest patch for the fixing the Aqua Cutter. Not trying to be like self-centered or anything, but it is in the name. I mean, like, just world record run doesn't really like mean anything to me. World's first to beat the game would be cool, but I don't know. I feel like with how godly this box is, it almost feels like unironically, it feels like it's my duty to at least push the world record a little bit so the community knows what to expect, you know? 'Cause at the end of the day, we're still gathering data about, like, no one knows what the late game looks like, you know? So pushing the world record as far as I possibly can, if I even do, would be cool. We all get more info. Getting to Elite 4 would be nice, because then everyone just has like a full like frame of reference of what we should be routing for, what's important and whatnot. I appreciate it, Astral. Late game is after Rourke. That is true. After Rourke is the post game. Not even late game. The Cranidos is the late game. Thanks for the follows, guys. Oh yeah, apparently half of Discord beat it. That's okay. Like, obviously Discord demon's a funny term, but it's like, I don't doubt they're bad players, but it's like, the guy that said that they beat it within like 2 weeks after the game came out, or like a week after they came out, they're like, they beat it. That's just cap. They're tired of sweeping every fight packed, so I'm letting them take a nap. Also, it was good packed. I mean, I feel like competitive is just a different skill set in Nuzlocke. Not saying that they wouldn't be good at it. I mean, we saw Wolfie beat like Emerald KAIZO, but that is fucking. I mean, Wolfie is goated. But I'm sure like the other comp players are really good too. So I don't know. But if they were interested and they actually committed to playing Nuzlocke, I'm sure they could destroy some of these harder Nuzlocke games. I mean, we saw Freezeye do like the. If you haven't seen the video, Freezeye doing like a little cup Nuzlocke, essentially, like a little lock or whatever, with like baby mons in Emerald. Like I don't doubt the skill is there. You just need a. It's a grind too. Yeah. KTZ lost to the last Iron Tag. I'm pretty sure it was Cliff Fable and Cacturn, if I remember correctly. Freezeye is that guy. I don't play competitive at all, but you know. I follow Freezeye and Wolfie, so I think I'll be pretty good at that. Just kidding. I'll be getting smoked like mid ladder or like low ladder. Yeah, they are a massive time commitment. So it's like, unless they truly are passionate for it. I'm sure they could like pick up the game and like smoke the first couple of splits, but obviously after time, you have to make a business decision if you want to keep going. No, yeah, that's true. The competitive way easier to make content for. Also, the thing is, comp players are not here to learn the quirks of the AI and whatnot. You know, the AI they play against is actual real human beings who make real decisions. Which honestly, in my mind, is just more difficult because technically there's more RNG, even though Gen 4 AI is full of RNG all over the place. A human could do whatever the fuck. You know, they could misclick, shit like that. They still somehow account for it. He lost 8-4, but he came back and beat it, right? I honestly forgot that he lost in E4. Not gonna lie. Oh. Alright, let's check out our Lucario. Shiny? Aw, unlucky. This one's getting called Rayman. Zero IV minus attack? I'm good with that. I'll just hit Aura Spears. Minus speed, it's plus attack. Bro. Okay, before I sign off, we're gonna do a count on how many plus attack guys I've had this run, because it's actually like diabolical. It's slow, that's fine. It's plus attack. Are those the IPs? And it's a. Wait. Real is always adaptability. I'm gonna have to check in the. I'm gonna have to check in the calc. Because real is always adaptability, but when it evolves, it's either Iron Fist or what. But what the fuck is this, dude? Minus speed doesn't even. I mean, it obviously matters. This gets copycat though. Yeah, who would have known? Let's go see if it's adaptability or not. Don't die on me, PC. Good night now. Thanks for hanging around. Where's my save file? It's adaptability 1. What's that mean? I don't have Chrome open. Oh my god. Yo, chill. Dude, it's dying. Oh my god. Iron Fist. Yikes. Dude. What is going on? Why is it so bad? Okay, we're going to Spotify backup. Hold on. I'm gonna have to investigate this. Dude, you guys see this, the NPC above the Pokemon Center? Like, when he takes a step, it takes like 20 seconds for it to finish. Okay. Here's a PC. It was adaptability 1. Which does mean Iron Fist. It's minus speed. It does get copycat to somewhat make up for it. That's okay. It's also 28 speed IV if I remember correctly. Typical goated IV spread. What's new? So encounters, right? Why does this calc always break on? Anyway. The only encounters I've missed this run is Salacian Ruins, add a Torkoal blow up on me, turn 1. Battle Lakefront, add a Staraptor, roar me, turn 1. I still have the mansion open, but I'm waiting till after Byron to do this. I could technically send it now with Empoleon. I'm not doing that today. I just wanted to wait after Byron just for a bit more cushion and just like not dying. I'm not trying to lose this run to a wild Chata is basically my idea. What else? I've delayed Wayward Cave because in Wayward Cave I like 10% Loudred. It's most likely it's like a 1 in 3-ish for Spinda. Onyx would be great, but I'm not catching it if I do. Mawile is ass. Slackoff would be insane in the late game. Gibble, I'm not catching. Like, I'm not catching these guys. So I might as well delay it for this Rock Smash table. And if I somehow have these two by later, then maybe I'll just pull this table or some shit in the late game. We'll see. What else? Immediately, we could go get Iron Island, right? The thing is, I want Graveler for the dupe. It's a very good chance of catching it with a quick ball. If not, it's like 50-50 to boom, and we'll live with it. The reason I don't want to pull it yet is because of this Golbat. Because if we wait after Byron, we can pick up. We have a really good chance at go bat here because I've guaranteed Ghastly and Old Chateau, or even here if I wanted to. So I could dupe out the go bat here. The 1% Beldum, if I do hit it, I have a strat to catch it. It's actually way more catchable than you guys think. The real uncatchable mon here is Bronzor. This guy is not real. Like, it's like a 7% to catch at full HP with a quick ball, and then it'll just like boom on me. Probo pass would be great. I wouldn't mind a Probo. I just want Graveler for the dupe. Marowak would suck. It would just be a sack. Which my box is lacking sacks because it's so fucking goated, you know? Rotom is its own location. So yeah, that's why I'm not pulling this yet. What's 211? I got this, right? Where the hell's 211's like... Yeah, I got 211. And in Canalave... So the Haunter trade is actually not a Haunter. It's a Snover that's named Haunter. So yeah. And then in Canalave, after I beat Byron, you could Repel Manip at 65 to get this Dugong. And at 65, it doesn't know Roar, so you can like guaranteed catch it. It's a good dupe for Lapras in Snowpoint City. It would mean I would basically have like a 99% Lapras in Snowpoint. The thing is, catching Lapras in Snowpoint is fiction, because Lapras is 5 catch rate and it has Roar. There's an area after I beat Candace where I would have a guaranteed Lapras for sure, and there's more of a chance of it not being, not having Roar. So I'm gonna weigh up my options. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm really, really thinking of pulling for this Luminion. Not even for dupe value, but like, just having a U-turner would be fantastic. It's not catchable though, that's the thing. Dugong would be a sack. There's also, like, my only ice type is Walrein, right? I don't have another ice type. No. So that'd be cool. Like, Dugong would be a good mon in itself, but I kind of just want to fucking send it for the Luminion. I wouldn't care if it's Swissum or Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll would be great because I don't have any Chlorophyll mons. So I could even like bring this if Sun fights and like U-turn and shit. Get chip. Bait Solar Beams. Like, it doesn't seem like the worst thing. The problem is if I miss the Luminion, I think I would go Good Rod. If it's Quillfish, like, this guy's just gonna explode on me. But if I catch, it'll be great. And if I whiff even more, it could be Seadra. Actually, I could Repel Manip, right? And never get Quillfish. And I've guaranteed Seadra or Luminion. Oh, no, I can't Repel Manip with the Fishing Rod. Never mind. So yeah. I'm still gonna think this over a bit. That's why I'm not playing now. I think that's most of the thinking around encounters. All of these I've got. So Missing Mansion, Wayward Cave, Canalave City. Those are all, and Iron Island. I can pick those all up right now, but I'm delaying at this moment because of what I told you. In the late game, I'm around 222. I have a guaranteed Starmie if I wanted to try to pull it, but I actually, if I get here, I think I'm pulling Honey Tree. Does Apom or Slackoff sound insane? And even like Tailow's like a guaranteed catch. It's like a super high catch rate. Sunny Shore, I have a guaranteed Munchlax. I need a like Ingrainmon or something to block Roar on this guy. And then I have a guaranteed catch. What else? There's not that many rock smash tables left. Like, I'm not gonna have Machamp before Candace. There's literally no unless I catch the Graveler now in Iron Island, and then I somehow catch this level 65 Machoke on this route. Machoke has like low catch rate. It's huge power. It has submission. Like, this guy's like uncatchable. This guy's uncatchable. But this is my only chance at a Machamp before Candace. Snowpoint City. I have the Snover, nicknamed Haunter. 220. I already got this one. This is where I got Lantern. Yeah. Lost Tower. Lake Valor, this is where you pick up your Magikarp. I don't know what I'm going to do in these routes. Lakefront, I'm going to try to get the Frostlass from the tree. Weavile seems insane in the late game. I think this is post-Candace. I'm not actually sure though. So Snowpoint City. Here's the Lapras, right? Level 75 to 85. This guy's uncatchable, man. And if I got the Dugong dupe, then it's like... Oh, Wailmer's 10%? I thought it was 1%. In the master sheet, it says it's 1%. Oh, are those in the late game? Or are those on the table too? I mean, we have a while till we get there. Lapras have tech. Lapras is just like a bulky mon, and it gets like shell armor. It's not necessarily tech, it's just like a good mon. Like in general. But maybe it's a big cap. Cause I could go for the super likely Slowpoke here. And if we get Magikarp Slowking, this guy's insane. Thanks for the doc, sorry for the flashbang. Snowpoint Temple, this is not before Candace, right? So I can't get Rock Smash here, unfortunately. After Candace, I get access to all these tables. I have like a guaranteed Swampert in the late game if I wanted. Survival area, 227. I mean, oh, I have a guaranteed Toxicroak here. Oh, also the underground, which next time we're gonna do once I figure out how to do the Byron Gym puzzle off stream. I'm going for the 90% Gastrodon because I really need a dry skin mon. It's like 91%-ish to encounter this. And if we hit Corphish or Relicanth, well, GG. But we'll figure it out. In the late game, I mean, there's like these tables. There's gonna be a lot of like fishing here for like routing and whatnot. Dude, so if I surfed in Celestic Town and I actually got the likely Claydol from Silesian Ruins, I would have a guaranteed Gligar here, which is insane. But this is like a Rock Smash route if I still need it. I have a Blaziken. I don't need a Typhlosion. Or maybe we'll see. I'm gonna probably calc a lot of the fights off stream. I'm definitely gonna calc the fights off stream. I need to know what I'm doing on Byron. Which is an incentive for me going to get Gastrodon now, but that's like a throw because I don't know how to navigate the gym properly. So we'll do that next time. Because Gastrodon will almost certainly be coming to the gym unless I cook a better line. So yeah, in the late game we're almost guaranteed to get a Machamp at some point. Wilmer would be crazy for the Trick Room parts. This table's insane. So yeah, I do have the sketchy guide, but I just haven't read it. Yeah, 222 with the fake table apparently. That's fine. And yeah, this is all that's coming up. This is like super late game. This is like post Volkner. So yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, I didn't know Typhlosion gets Mystical Fire. I'll look into that because I looked at Candace and her Articuno and Snowcloak is gonna pack me up. I would really like some answers to that before then, if we get there. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, for chatting. Thank you, Peach Owl, for the raid. I'm gonna send you guys over to who's live right now. Send you guys to Snam. How do I spell his name? W stream. Appreciate you guys. I'll try to be back tomorrow, but if not, then the next day. Making a PowerPoint? Hell yeah. There's a underscore after his name, right? Communism underscore. But yeah, show Snom some love. It seems like he wiped. He had like a good run last time I checked. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, rating Snom. Show Snom some love. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later.